Assalamu alaikum, great peace, great wisdom. I have here the Sahih al-Bukhari, Arabic to English translation. I also have here the script at the top, the calligraphy. This book right here is very good. It was translated by Dr. Muhammad Khan Musin. So I'm going to open it. I was just reading this excerpt right here. I'll read it for you. I'll start from the top. We shouted Aloha Akbar. He further said, "You Muslims compared with non-Muslims are like a black hair in the hair and the skin of a black ox, i.e. your number is very small and compared with theirs." All right, so it's making a differentiation about just because you're outnumbered, all right, in these days where judgment is, doesn't mean that you will falter. You always should have great hope. Okay, it says right here in chapter 3, narrated Ibn Abbas, the prophet said, "You will be gathered on the day of judgment, barefooted, naked, and not circumcised." Now, I know that when we are in situations where we have births and our children are at these hospitals, the European nurse, one of the first things she does is look at the pelvic bone of the child, and she sees what she can take as far as like order and tissue, to see what she can take some profit off of it to give to research for her department at the hospital. Now, this is something that is not done in Muslim countries, and it shouldn't be done here in the United States. But obviously, if you're circumcised, that was not supposed to be done. That's not circumcision, non-agreement. That's a form of Islamophobia. Okay, it goes on to say, he then recited, "As we begin the first creation, we shall repeat it. It is a promise binding upon us. Truly we shall do it." He added, "The first to be addressed on the day of resurrection will be Abraham. Some of my companions will be taken towards the left side, i.e. to the hellfire, and I will say, my companions, it will be said, they have been renegades, deserted Islam after you left them. Then I will say, as the pious slave of Allah, i.e. Jesus, said, and I was a witness over them while I dwelt amongst them. But when you took me up, you were the watcher over them, and you are the witness to all things. If you punish them, they are your slaves, and if you forgive them, verily, only you are the Almighty and All-Wise." I fell in love with Islam when I moved to Michigan, because Michigan has a large population of Muslims. I fell in love with it because I saw like how painstakingly eager they were to help each other out, as far as like coming here for asylum seeking, being refugees, and having the opportunity to enterprise and build businesses here for generations to come, because a lot of them came in the 70s. The Lebanese, the Palestinians, they gathered here after the wars that happened over in the Middle East. So I fell in love with Islam. I'm just one who thinks that when it comes to addressing Islamophobia, you have to be very, very careful as far as like, insect biting. You have to be very, very careful how you address it, because again, if we're in the age where judgment is after us, a lot of lives are going to be lost. And when the narrative is given, it gets twisted amongst those who are interpreting it. So often a lot of good people get hurt and a lot of bad people don't get hurt. They get eased through the back door. So my thing is that make sure you don't circumcise the children, okay? Make sure that they live a healthy and abundant life. Make sure that they know the word, the gospel. Make sure that they know the Bahari. Make sure they know every Hanif teaching. Make sure they know every Sufi lesson. Make sure they know this word like the back of their hand, because it's very important that we know this information. Because if we don't have it, we don't pass this information down, it won't be realized to the next generation, and we'll be back in a situation where we're asking for a handout and we're asking to be helped. Okay, so you all have a blessed one. You all enjoy your day, and get out and get some vitamin D, get some sun. Have your garb on, and enjoy. Be something different to your society. Be something different to your union. Great peace.